So this is our video about how to keep your tiny home or RV warmer in the winter so you can survive and not freeze, which is important.
Yes, right now it's about a nice 68 to 70 degrees inside our RV, and it's about 2 degrees outside in Nebraska, which is where we decided to RV for the winter.
Ooh, look at all that snow. So I'm going to show you what we did on the inside of our house, and then Matthew's going to show you what we did on the outside.
I get to go outside in the cold. Alright, so I may have lied about the 2 degrees. It's actually pretty nice out. Probably not above freezing, but it's not too terribly bad out today. So the first thing I wanted to show you is something that you can do if you're at a permanent site like we are for the winter, the entire winter. We actually have a hookup that goes, this cord here actually goes over to this nice little 120-gallon propane that was set up for us by our parents. Actually have a larger propane tank over beside us, and this one is great because once a month. Ooh, that's cold. Don't put your hands in the snow. So this propane tank is great because once a month the people that fill my parents' propane tank also come out and fill up ours as well. So if we get too low, they can fill it up. So we stay nice and warm and don't have to worry about running into town to get it refilled or running out of propane in the middle of the night. The thing that you may have noticed too is that you definitely want to put some sort of skirting around your RV. Now, I've seen some places where you can actually get one for a fifth wheel that actually covers this top part, which would be nice. It would keep it a little bit warmer where we sleep at, but for this, it actually works really well, and mainly to keep the wind out. Now over here, we actually could have gone with a foam to get, but my dad had a bunch of spare plywood laying around that we just used to kind of go around our entire RV there, and then we kept a space for the black water, gray water, and all the dump and everything's behind this little contraption that I made. I'm not going to move it right now because snow is piling up, which normally it'd be like, oh no, snow is piling up. But it actually works great because it helps keep the RV skirting more insulated as well. So a lot of people you'll see will actually get a shovel and scoop the snow closer to the RV around the bottom of it and everything. Kind of make it a nice little igloo in there, but we just use this for now. It helps. Our RV is a little older, and so the windows aren't the best. So what I did was I took just some aluminum foil tape and put it around the parts that vent out in our window, and it kind of keeps that draft from blowing in like it likes to do in our older style RV. So we thought about getting a water hose that we could use, but for our purposes, where we have it now, we find it easier just to fill up the tank when we need it. That way we don't have to worry about running a heated hose line or anything like that over. We can just fill it up when we need water, which is about twice a week or so, once every 4 days. Being out here in Nebraska, you can see we have 2 trees, and that's about it. There's not much more to keep the wind from blowing. So right now you are just looking south, so as I come over to the north, you'll see my dad actually did something that was great for us, and this is something else you could do as well. He actually built up a wind barrier to keep the north winds from blowing in too bad into our home. And actually in the fall, when we first moved in, when it was really windy, it actually helped keep our RV from rocking so much. And also with the wind and keeping that draft out, that skirting actually helps quite a lot too to keep everything out. I can sneak back inside and see the lovely ways we stay warm and toasty inside our RV.
Another way to keep your house warm is with a space heater.
Da, 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 da.
Another way to keep your tiny home or RV warm in the winter is to put a plastic around the windows. And this is just the regular plastic that you can get at Walmart or anywhere. And then we also got these thermal curtains, which are great because they're also blackout curtains. So they're great for privacy, and they really do keep a lot of the cold air out and the warm air in. Another way that you can keep the inside warm is to cover up your vents. We just went to Menards and got some sheet foam and put it up in there. And then we used duct tape because we're classy. And then just put one extra piece right here just to make sure no cold air gets in through the vents. Another good idea is to keep bottles of water around. So for drinking, or just in case something does happen, you have at least enough to like wash your face or brush your teeth if something happens with water pipes. And you don't need to get like a huge gallon. You will if you like are wanting to flush your toilet or anything like that. But just for emergencies, I just keep a couple of this size in my cupboard. So in case like something happens in the morning, you can wash your face, brush your teeth, and then go fix it.
Thanks so much for watching this video on how to stay nice, warm, and cozy during the winter if you're in a cold environment.
Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Let us know if this was helpful, some tips that you've come across, and what kind of videos we can do for you guys.
Yep, and if all else fails, just keep having Christmas.
All the time.
Always Christmas, never winter. It's cold out there. Something that we'd like to try to do at the end of our videos to kind of give back to you is we really believe in the power of prayer, and we want to be able to bless you as well. So if there's anything that you have that's on your heart or mind, if you want, you can leave it in the comments, something that we can pray about, or you could send us an email as well.
Or a message on Facebook, just if you want to send us something privately, and we'll be praying for you and thinking about you.
Mm-hmm. And that contact information is below. It's also at facebook.com/scenerychanges, or our email is scenerychanges@gmail.com.